Have you ever wondered if your mechanic is hiding something from you? Or even worse, have you ever wondered if they're charging you for unnecessary repairs? Studies show that over 63% of car owners have been misled or overcharged by a mechanic at least once. Believe me, it happens more often than you think, and most people don't realize they've been scammed. The good news is that by the end of this video, I will reveal how to spot and avoid 9 common mechanic scams, so you will know exactly how to avoid them. Hold on tight, we're going to start saving your car and your wallet. The number 1 scam bait is the unnecessary fluid drain scam. Have you ever heard of emergency fluid drain maintenance in repair shops? Mechanics pull this scam by telling you that your coolant or power steering fluid looks terrible and needs to be flushed immediately. The truth is that most fluids last up to 50,000 to 100,000 cycles. But mechanics often push this maintenance much earlier. It means less labor and more money for them. According to the Car Care Council, many drivers fall for it. How do they do it? They show you a dirty sample and claim it belongs to your car, but it might not be yours at all. To find out the truth, always ask for proof, such as a simple test strip or a lab report. If your mechanic cannot show you this evidence, walk away immediately. Don't be alarmed by the muddy and dirty water they show you. Most fluids are designed to last a long time. Look in your car's manual to find out how many miles you can drive before needing a change. Trust me, if it says you can drive another 20,000 miles, you can. Save yourself the unnecessary expense of $100 to $300. To protect your car and your wallet, here's scam bait number 2. The parts replacement scam is very common. Here's how it works. You take your car in for repairs, and the mechanic says he needs a high-quality, top-brand part to fix the problem. You agree because you think he knows what he's doing. But what the mechanic is actually doing is charging you for the expensive part and offering you a lower quality imitation part. You think you've made a quality repair and won't need to come in for a long time. However, the cheap part will not last as long and will fail faster. Preventing this scam is easier than you think. When the mechanic brings the part, ask to see it in the box. Check the brand and part number and don't just take their word for it. When they're finished, ask for your old part back. If your mechanic is honest and trustworthy, he or she will be happy to comply. If they are unwilling or make empty excuses, you are justified in not trusting this mechanic. Trust me, you don't need to settle for shady practices. A little caution will save you from unnecessary costs. Scam number 3, the mysterious check engine light. 90% of drivers are frightened when this light appears on their dashboard. They say it's serious and charge high costs, so it's no wonder why. However, according to the EPA, 10% of the reasons the check engine light turns on are minor issues, such as a loose gas tank cap. Most of us don't know how to read trouble codes, so mechanics use complicated terms like oxygen fault or catalytic converter problem. You don't need to be an expert though. All you need is an OBD2 scanner, which you can buy on Amazon for $20 and plug it into your vehicle's port. This port is usually under the steering wheel. Google the code that appears on the screen to see if it's a major or minor problem. For example, code P0455 indicates a loose or faulty gas tank cap. Tighten the cap or replace it for $15. This will save you $100. If you see code P0171, it means the air filter is dirty and the system needs to be cleaned frequently or there is a small vacuum leak. If this is the first time you've learned this information, don't forget to like the video. The 4th scam is uneven brake pad wear. If, during a routine brake check, your mechanic tells you that all the pads in your car's brake system and the discs need to be replaced immediately, he will claim that it's a safety issue. Have you been told that your brake pads are dangerously thin or have only a 10% life expectancy? Please write in the comments about your own experience with this scam so we know what tactics the scammers are using. These scare tactics actually work. Most drivers don't question it. Sometimes only 1 or 2 pads are worn, and the rest are in good condition. However, you won't know that, and the mechanic may charge you for unnecessary parts and labor. In this case, what you need to do is simple. First, check your owner's manual. Many cars have wear indicators when the pads are really low. Check to see if your car has this indicator. Then ask your mechanic to measure the thickness of the brake pads and rotor. If he is reliable, he will gladly do this and explain why they need to be replaced. Never let them replace the brakes without your approval. A customer told me that he had his brake pads and discs replaced at a garage for $400, only to find out that the 4mm pads were replaced with new 4mm pads. Don't let fear cloud your judgment. Here's a real tip for you. Broken work is expensive. If they say it's urgent, definitely get a second opinion. The fifth scam is selling synthetic oil. A mechanic might tell you that your car needs synthetic oil because it's better for the engine. This sounds convincing, doesn't it? But it's very easy to spot this scam because there's something they're not telling you. According to Consumer Reports, 75% of cars run just fine with conventional oil. Synthetic oil is really only useful in high-performance engines and in extreme temperatures. If your engine doesn't specifically require synthetic oil, buying it is a waste of money. Synthetic oil costs twice as much as conventional oil, but your car won't run better or last longer just because you paid extra for it. Mechanics' real purpose is to make pure profit off you. To convince you, they may claim that synthetic oil reduces wear and tear or that your engine will be noisier without it. However, unless you drive a sports car or tow extremely heavy loads, check your owner's manual and follow its recommendations. This will protect you from scams. As a bonus, if you take your car in for service and the mechanic says the spark plugs are bad and need replacing, don't believe him. What he's not telling you is that most modern spark plugs are designed to last 60,000 to 100,000 miles. There's no reason to replace spark plugs prematurely if your car is running erratically, not firing, or if they aren't due for replacement. The benefit of knowing this information is that you could save hundreds or even thousands of dollars in repair costs. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you found this scam avoidance tip useful. See you in the next car maintenance tip video.